No, power. What y'all feeling like?
Power.
God has blessed me with so many gifts, so many talents, so much knowledge, so much wisdom, so many gifts that I can't even begin to put them all in one word. So I would define Shante Randolph as a blessed individual with gifts that God has given me.
We had a business class in barber school. They said, write your resume. This is my barber school resume. I was a student. I saw myself very successful at the hair show, and I ain't never been. And that was in my barber school resume. I saw myself working with Christina Goree, who is a wall platform artist, before I even met her. And that was in my barber school resume. So I wrote my life before I even fulfilled it.
True visionary, people laugh at them, people talk about them, and that was her, you know. I can tell a story about her being a visionary. We was in class on a particular day. Our Fridays were like open day, you know, you got to showcase your skills and do people's hair. And on this particular day, she was speaking about some things that she was, people she was going to be connected with. And not necessarily how she was going to do it, but just saying this is what she was going to do. And to fast forward, the individual she was speaking about was a lady by the name of Christina Goree. And I'm not for sure the time frame as far as how long it took, but I remember her showing me her response, meaning Christina Goree's response to her. And basically it was a promise of she had a lot of things that's going to be occurring in her career, and she wants her to be a part of it. And I remember reading that, and I was like, you spoke of this. Like, it was crazy to witness it.
So that comes with vision. But before we get started on that, I still want to tell you about this barber school. Because everything is a process. But really, it's about how you see yourself. Right? Don't worry, stay with me. Stay with me, how you see yourself. But as I transitioned, my resume changed. It can't stay the same. If you want to grow, your resume gotta grow. I even did myself a bio. Because somebody gonna want to put me in their newspaper. Before they put me in the newspaper, I wrote it. It had to have been done. Because they're gonna ask me these questions, right? If I see myself on the news, if I see myself in the paper, if I see myself being recorded, they're going to ask some questions, so I need to write them, and I need to tell the world, right? So everything is a process. So before we get started, I want you to give yourself a hand. Keep giving yourself a hand. Congratulations, because you have decided to take responsibility of your life, who you are, your choices, and where you want to be in life. Where you want to be in life. 50 tips to become powerful.
I went to college. I worked for corporate America. I got sick and tired of them not valuing who I am as an individual, my work ethic. And so I was cutting my brother's hair at 12. And I gave him a line way back here. And I remember I got so tired of corporate America and how they didn't appreciate me or my work ethics and how it's always a fight to get to the top. So I said, you know, maybe I can use barbering, something I've been doing since I was 12, as a gift to elevate me as an individual and become an entrepreneur.
All are important. Love is important, family is important, money is important. So what if money is important? Some people don't like money. They still stuck on money as the root of all evil. But no, like I said earlier, it's the what? It's the lack of money that's evil. Because if you notice, if you ain't got no money, you don't mind asking somebody for some. Huh? Won't you ask, girl, can you lend me some money? No, I can't, because you was responsible for your own money and you chose not to take care of it. I can't lend you nothing. Don't mean I'm selfish. That means when I give you money, you're not going to take care of that, because you couldn't take care of your own. The tools God gave us. He gave us this tool to take care of ourselves. Therefore, if it's important, what do we do when something is important?
Take care.
You take care of it, But most of all, you study it. How many of you study money? Now be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know about money till a couple of years ago. He said he studied, it was only one hand in the room that studied money. I'm glad y'all being honest. Because until I tried to open my business, buy a house and my nice Mercedes that I took back, because I don't want to just look good and be broke. But if I got a car that's paid for, then I need to take that Mercedes back and not worry about my friends, but have some money, Mercedes money, in my account. Sorry, you're going to see me driving my Ford Fusion. It rides mighty fine. And it's paid for. It's clean, because cleanliness is close to. Hey, now I got to take care of the things that he gives. So if money should be studied, let's take a picture here. If you have a relationship or someone that you really care about, think about that. Your mother, your father, your partner, whatever. You spend a lot of time with that person, don't you? You can tell me more about that person than you can your money. Now that's a shame. Because your money will help everything. Study your money. Study your money. Say it with me. Study your money.
My advice to all of the barbers, whether you're a female or male, whatever, to everybody, even the entrepreneurs, the stylists, anybody who just wants to be successful, my advice to you is you lack success because of your lack of knowledge. When we know better, we do better. And when we have the knowledge and the resources, then we'll be able to utilize the tools to make ourselves successful. But when you have the tools and the knowledge and you don't utilize them, then that's on you. So my advice is to get the knowledge, the resources, and the tools so you can do better.
Your power is a result of the things you know and the things you don't know. Say it with me. My power is a result of the things I know and the things I don't know. What do you mean? Can somebody tell me what I mean? If you don't know about money, that's going to be the result of your problems. How you going to pay for that shop if you don't know how to get that money? You'll never get a shop if you don't know how to get that money. All right? So your power is a result of the things you know and you don't know. So your situation is a result of the things you know and you don't know. So money problems or success delays. So money, study, things you know, don't know. And I'm telling y'all this for a reason, because when I was a barber student, man, I had to study a lot because I wanted success like this. But it couldn't come like that. Why? I'm going to be so transparent with you because nobody told me that money answers all things and you need it to get from one place to another. If you can't pay for gas, you can't get across the street. Right? So the result, money problems or success delays, what's the cause? Making bad decisions. Making bad decisions. Why do we make bad decisions in the first place? Not enough information. She said, because you don't know better. That's right. When you don't know better, you don't do nothing. You don't get nothing. You can't even do better, right? So the root cause is things you don't know about money, power, or even yourself. How many of you know yourself? One person raised their hand. Woo, Lord, we got a lot of learning to do. Right? So it's all of your problems is a result of what you don't know about your money, your power, or even yourself. Because if you don't have the discipline within inside of yourself to take care of the things, which is a tool that God gave you, then you are the result of not having money. somebody. So what is power? Somebody write it down. What is power? Somebody take a wild guess. Knowledge. Understanding. Discipline. Gifts. Well, when I looked it up, it said the ability to do something. So all of your answers was okay, but that's really not the true definition of power. Write it down. Power is the ability to do something, to act, to have the capacity or the ability to influence others or something else. The ability to act. So if God gave you power, and I'm no different from you, I'm no better than you, He gave us all the same tools. I'm no richer than you. Money is just a tool. And if He gave us all the same tool and all the same power, I ain't no stronger than you. Huh? He said you just know more. Why do you think so?
Because you study.
Study!
I was a student, a barber instructor in less than 3 years, then an author, building my brand, i.e. with my hands, starting a school, an online school. Now I have my second book. But in the process, I was an assistant to Christina Goree, who actually gave me my platform when I was her assistant at Bronner Brothers as she won a show. That right there was the transformation of who I am. So even though I have skills, set, knowledge, and wisdom, that platform allowed me to go to another level to be able to teach this class, 50 Tips to Become a Powerful Barber.
One thing I want you to know about me as a teacher is if you read it, write it, say it, you'll know it. It'll be implanted into your mind. So I want you to write it down. If you think, speak, study, and apply, because power is what? To act. You just can't think and speak without acting. You got to act. Everyone has the ability. I'm no better than you. We have something called behaviors, right? But what separates one from another? Actions, choices, but the ability to act. The decision. I made up my mind. So we all live in this thing called endless cycle. We go to work, we earn, we spend. Earn, work, spend. Earn, work, spend. Earn, work, spend. Then you start to go home and you don't know why you're depressed because you earn and work and spending. Earn and work and spending. You can't even relax because you got to go to work because you got to pay for that Mercedes because you're trying to look good. Huh? But your bank account is looking real low. So you got to keep going to work. You got to keep going to work. Your bank account is real low. And then you depressed. Want to know, I got to take a vacation. You angry at everybody. The world. Because you earn and work and spending, 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 earn and work and spending. I will be stressed out too. No sense of security. You don't got no stability. Something else is driving your life, not you.
All right now.
Why? Because of the things we don't know about power, money, or even who you are. Because money is just a tool. But you are the operator of the tool. So if you living like that, then whose problem is it? It's you. You got to look inside yourself. What is making me behave like this? Why am I spending all my money on a Mercedes trying to look good for somebody that don't want to ride in it? Or can't help me with no gas. Or can't give me nothing, don't want to give me nothing. Why? Keep riding in that Ford, baby. It's paid for. Right? Power is connected to obedience. Write it down. Power is connected then your tools will work for you. Right? You will never become from what you can't control. Now that sounds confusing. Let me say it again. You will never become from what you cannot control. What do I mean? If you cannot control yourself, then you can't control your future. You can't control your money. You can't control your outcomes. You can't even control the ability to influence anybody else. Who's going to listen to you? Who? So first you must learn to control yourself. Your money can't operate you. Or maybe it can. Maybe it has been. It's been operating your life and you said don't even know it because you're not operating your money is operating you. All right? So you got to control your behaviors with some powerful core values, right? Which is what I talk about in my book, 50 Tips to Become a Powerful Person and 50 Tips to Become a Powerful Barber. I talk about some powerful core values. You cannot own a shop if you don't have core values. You cannot buy a house if you don't have core values. You cannot do much in this world if you don't have core values, all right? So, power comes when you get rid of selfish, self-centered, independent attitudes.
Most people don't find out or know about this until it's too late. But this life we live is not for you. When you live, you don't live for yourself. Your dreams, your aspirations, your gifts, your skills, your knowledge is never for yourself. I've never seen a motivational speaker speak to themselves. I've never seen a doctor go to school to have surgery on himself. I've never seen a farmer with 50 acres of land produce crop for himself. So at the end of the day, this is not about you, but it is about what you can do for the people around you. And when you're not making differences in people's lives, then you're a waste of time.
I've never seen a farmer who owns 50 acres of land produce crops for just himself. Okay? I've never seen a motivational speaker speak to herself. Never seen it, right? So how can we transform from this thought? Mind. You got to take care of that mind. Study. Mind. Study. Mind. Study. Mind. Transformation to becoming powerful starts in your mind and what you know. Study. Mind. Study mind. Renew your mind by changing your thoughts and what goes into your thoughts. Study. What are you going to study? Somebody said money. Somebody said yourself. Core values. I think those are all answers, great answers. But money is just the tool. Who operates the tool? You. So if you got problems, who's the... All right, somebody's getting it right. So you got to change your thoughts, what goes in your mind and what goes in your circle. If you got 5 friends, you got to get them bad ones out of that circle. Because one bad apple, see, y'all smarter than what I thought. Y'all know my class. One bad friend. If he don't got no money, I'm sorry. He gonna try to take yours. But if God gives us all a mind and tools, and we don't take care of them, I'm sorry, Deidre, you are my friend. But if you cannot handle your money, then you can't handle yourself, your business, your family.
The professionalism in my life is really key to me. I think that's the important thing and the part of the industry that I want to touch. I don't want to just cut hair. I want to bring inspiration to young men, to young ladies, to be professional at all times. You know, have yourself together. Because if you're not together, then the people that you're trying to touch ain't gonna be together. So you gotta have yourself together before you can bless anybody else. So that's really what I want to do. Right now I'm in Nashville, and pretty soon I want to touch Nashville with the grace of professionalism. So I feel that our community, our young people, young men, even grown men that need that. They've never been taught that. They never asked about it. They've never seen it, and I want to show it in a way that hasn't been done before in Nashville.
And this is why this man, this brother, is my assistant. Because at the end of the day, he understands it's not about him.
Right.
It's not about how good he looks.
Not at all.
He's a firefighter for a good reason. Very prominent man in Nashville.
Yes.
And I love him. He's been with me from day one. I knew that when we were in barber school, this was going to be my friend. Why? Because he has good core values. You don't have to be the best barber, but if you can relate and care and love people genuinely, the people will lift you up to be the best. Won't they?
That's the truth.
And so I believe in sharing the wealth, and he is with me for a good reason. I couldn't think of a better person to be right here by my side.
Yes.
The man is amazing. He's a good family man, and I just love it because he's a great example to the community.
Who are your 5 powerful, influential circle members? Who are they? If you can't think of 5, you need to find some. And get rid of the ones that didn't come to mind. Get rid of them because they ruining your life. Have y'all ever noticed that rich people don't hang out with broke people? My grandfather said, "Oh, you want to be a millionaire? Well, you got a lot of work to do, sister. You're going to have to look like them. You're going to have to act like them. You're going to have to go where they go. You're going to have to talk how they talk. You're going to have to do everything just like them." And although it sounds simple, I tested my grandfather's method. They don't let you in their circle. It's hard. You got to bang on doors. You got to act a certain. It's not being fake. But if I'm wealthy and I talk a certain way, I want you to speak my language.
All right. That's right.
If I got a suit on and you don't got no suit on and you coming to me to have a conversation, we can't talk because you don't look like me.
Yes.
You got to be able to, I call it be a transformer. It's not being fake, it's adjusting to the successful life. Powerful people have changed. They have progressed. They're no longer at that level. So now you got to raise yourself up and take off your bow tie. How many of you was in the beginning of my class? Y'all know I took off that bow tie. Because sometimes you got to change. So people can hear you. So people can see you. So if I got to look like a millionaire, then I'm going to put me a suit on. If I want to talk to you, then I need to learn your language. If I want to be in your circle and eat with you, then I need to eat how you eat. I need to have proper eating etiquette.
50 Tips to Become a Powerful Barber was actually released in, what year is this, 2013. And I was really proud of that. I spent 6 months writing that. Really, it was kind of like a sabbatical where I went in and I wanted to change the barbering industry. So what could I write about that would change this barber industry? And so I really wanted to get to the hardcore. It's really not about cutting. It's not about how cold you are as a barber. It's really about basic morals and values. And so that's really what my book is about. And so I spent time, energy, writing that book so that I can make a difference and an impact in people's lives, their hearts, their families, and their communities.
Now we need to find your mission. But what is your mission? You can't find your mission if you don't know who you are. I done said that about 10 times. Who are you? When I was a child, I knew I was a star child. I knew it. My family told me, but something inside of me told me I was different. So I started to act like a star child. I wanted to be Michael Jackson. So I started to act like Michael Jackson. And I started to give it to him. Right? So who are you? If you don't know, I challenge you to find out. Who are you? If God has given you a tool, but you can't control the tool, who are you? What are those behaviors? What are you doing? Write it down. Who am I? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing here on this earth? What am I doing? Who are you working with? I can't work with anybody because what do we talk about? Huh? I can't hang out with broke people. Tell them what I said.
I can't hang out with broke people.
What did I say yesterday?
I said I want to be with people who are not trying to be something but are something.
Now, he heard a conversation. I was talking to another barber. He said, "You going to that barbecue?" I said, "Barbecue? Wait a minute. No, I'm not going to no barbecue." And I had to give him some nuggets, but he ain't hear me because he ain't in my class. I said, "I'm not going to no barbecue. It's Bronner Brothers weekend. I'm trying to hang out with the Bronners. I'm trying to hang out with people that are successful, not somebody trying to be successful. So I need to do my research and find out who got all the money. If they say they're a millionaire, then I need to Google their name with the network. Because people call themselves stuff, but they don't match up because..."
Miss Shante, she was actually my first instructor. When I first, before I even picked up clippers, she always brought passion to the class, and showed me that it's more than just cutting hair. It's customer service, the way you talk. She taught me that aspect of barbering, and I'm truly grateful for it.
That's dope. What about you?
I'm Jordan, and me and Miss Shante, I think we started at the same time. I was starting barber school, and she was starting her instructor's course. And from the beginning, it was always professionalism off the top. The way she dressed, the way she handled herself, it was always, she was goal-oriented, so that let me know how I needed to be from the beginning, and I'm still that way to this day. We were talking back at the hotel before we came over here, and we were talking about how, if you have a goal, you have something you're working for, then you can't be distracted. Nobody can distract you with outside stuff if you goal oriented. You just gotta have a beeline to what you want, and so that's what I learned from the beginning. So I started out with that mindset because I saw her with that mindset.
About a couple of months ago, I don't know if anybody saw that Mercedes I bought on Instagram a couple of months back. Clean, baby. Felt good. Woo! Smell good. I'm looking good too. Got it home. I started thinking about that Mercedes because I got goals. I got goals. I got a school that I'm opening. And remember we talked about you can't open a business if you ain't got no money, so I just put all my money in that Mercedes that's not gonna open that business. Wait a minute. Huh? And it's gonna depreciate. Stay in your Ford. I'm telling you what I know. So guess what happened? I took it back. And now my account is looking like a Mercedes. Come on, somebody. But I'm riding my raggedy Ford. It's not raggedy because I take care of the things that God has given me, so I want to correct that. Yes, because cleanliness is. And I want to appreciate the things that He gives me, including the money. Because if you mishandle your money, guess what? Your life is going to be mishandled. So talk good about yourself. I am that I am. I am successful. I can be wealthy. I will be wealthy, and I shall be wealthy. Never compare yourself with other people. Write that down. Never compare. If you're wealthy, good for you. If you got $1 million, good for you. Good for you. I respect you because you have done something right to get that $1 million. I hope that you done it right. Because karma will come around and take that $1 million. Right? So if she got all that money, of course we all want money. Because it's a tool to get what we need and want, right? Even the wealthy want more money. Oprah keep coming on with more ideas. She got a clothing line now. Oh, Oprah, I love her. She teaching us some things, ain't she? Right? So even the wealthy want more money. They want more. But never be attracted to something that you didn't earn.
Well, my goal is to empower people, be very transparent, empower them with the knowledge and the tools of what I didn't have. People didn't just give me, say, hey, this is the list that you need to be successful. Well, I want to leave that with the people today. I want to give them a list of what it's going to take for them to become a powerful entrepreneur. You just can't go with a smile, a hope, and a dream. You have to write it out. You have to have a vision, and you have to apply that vision. And so I really want to impact people's lives by giving them the knowledge, the wisdom that I have gained through observation, learning, and gaining understanding.
Now what can I do? What can I do? What can I do to be successful? What can I do to be successful?
Have goals.
Have goals. I like that. Learn.
Educate yourself.
Educate yourself. We just talked about that. Study, 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 study. What does studying require?
Discipline.
Discipline. But also God gave us the greatest gift. He gave you the ability to think. I am no better than you. I just made up my mind. I just used the ideas that he gave me to come up with a phrase called, I eat with my hands. But what people don't know when they wear this shirt is I know where my source come from. Powerbarber. My power doesn't come from myself. It does not come from myself. I eat with my hands. Psalms 128 and 2. Somebody look it up.
For thou shalt eat the labor of thy hands. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee.
Hold on, one more time. Thou shalt eat.
The labor of thy
Hold on,
hands.
stop right there. You shall eat the labor. What does that mean?
What you work for.
If you work, you will eat. So those people that's not working, they should not be able to eat. I eat with my hands. That's where that phrase came from. God gave me a vision, and I wanted to share it with you. If you, what does it say?
For thou shalt eat the labor of thy hands.
Of your hands, not your mama, not your sister, not your brother. Your hands. Stop being lazy and stop depending on other people. You are a reflection of your own problems. And what else does it say?
Happy shalt thou be.
Thank you so much. Happy shall you be. So money answers all things. Work with your own hands and you will be happy. Woo! So think. Think. Thinking is free. It brings about a vision. Write it down. Power, mind, mission, vision. Thinking brings about a vision. Vision brings about ideas. Ideas. Right? I want to stay here for a minute. Because if you notice something on the back of that shirt, I'm telling y'all the power. It's in everything. That logo, I know where my help comes from. It didn't come from myself. But if I work with my hands and I take care of the things that God gives me, those are deep-rooted core values. So if I take care of myself, then I'm going to take care of my money, then I'm going to take care of my family, then I'm going to take care of my business.
All right, I know that.
You understand? Right? I know some people are like, whoa, she angry. It's passion. Please don't be confused. It's very passionate. I even my hands for barbers. I have one for stylists too, but I sold out. So vision, thinking brings about vision and ideas. Now vision and ideas start with problems to be solved. I was like, oh, this barbering industry is in trouble. Everybody wants fame. Everybody wants to ride a Mercedes. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants power. All of them do, but they don't know how to handle the basic things at home. Right? They don't know how to start a business. Starting a business, you have to understand the problem and be the problem solver in your own business. So you have to have opportunities to do something about it. Every new business starts with an idea. Everyone. There's not one business that did not start with one idea. Do you agree with me? Every business has an idea. Now, to bring ideas to life, you can't just be a business owner. What do you think you got to have to be a business owner? Resources, money, knowledge. But I'm going to tell you, you need a business model. You need a business model. What do I mean? A business plan. Now, some people would have showed you this one. There's a lot of business plans out there that's not giving you the real answers. I'm telling you what I know, because I bought all those business plans trying to write one. But like I said, I can't be attracted to your money. I don't know what's attached to that money. And I don't know how you robbing my money. So I got to study myself to make sure that that business plan is everything that the bank or anybody who's going to give me something, donations, I need it to look like something. Let me take this out and y'all can pass it around. If you never wrote, presentation is very important. So my vision came about. I'm going to stop right here and give you a little bit of information. My vision started with a problem. I saw that students were failing their tests. And I have 2 students in here that was my students in class that I taught. Raise your hands. If I ever taught you anywhere, raise your hand. Even online, raise your hand.
I guess now I can raise my hand.
Raise your hand, okay, cool. But these were my personal students who were in my class. I saw that there was a problem. They can't pass their tests. Why? Why can't they pass their tests? Because I know they're intelligent. I ain't no better than them. God gave us all the same tools and abilities. They're not lazy because they're showing up for class. They had the desire. Why are they not passing their tests? Success is a result of what you know and what you don't know. So I said, you know what? I need to solve this problem. I want to make it easy for my students to pass, but I want them to get it, and I want them to understand, and I want it to stick with them, and I want them to become barbers and very successful. Success is not just for me. I want you to be very successful too. I want you to be wealthy, because if I share what I know, then I'm going to get it all back, right? So I said, you know what? I'm going to start me a school. Now, I don't have the resources. I don't want to get in debt and go buy no building. So God gave me a vision. Woke me up at 4:30 in the morning. I was disturbed because I never wake up that early. I wake up at 6, not 4:30. What is going on? So I said, you know, something's going on in my mind. I'm disturbed right now. Something's going on. So I went on YouTube And I tried to find a good message from T.D. Jakes. What is going on? T.D. Jakes' message didn't even come on. A commercial came on and said, shortcut, shortcut, Bill Gates, shortcut, shortcut. Donald Trump, shortcut, shortcut. All these successful people. I said, well, what's my shortcut? I'm talking to the commercial. And I'm talking to the commercial at 4:30. I said, what's my shortcut? I want to own a barber school. How am I have a shortcut? Online. Online barber school? How you gonna do that? That's the #1 question I get from everybody. What you gonna call it? So I called Christina Goree, wakes her up at 4:30 in the morning. Christina Goree is a wall platform artist who's here today, which I can't talk about my success without talking about her. She gave me my platform. I called and said, girl, I got a vision. Ideas come to life when you have a vision and you solving problems. Online barber school. She said, well, what you gonna call it? I said, something, online barber school. She said, no, this is bigger than online barber school. People from all over the world will want to come to your school. She said, American University of Barbering Online. Can you think about that for a minute? Every school in America operating as an online barber school? Woo! I don't got to pay for a building. God is blessing me. You mean to tell me all I got to do is log in? Woo! You mean I don't got no overhead? Woo! Come on, somebody. And all I got to do is think and write a business plan. Because a business plan is a model of what I'm going to need. And if I do not draw the map of the model of the steps that I need in the business plan, including how much money I'm going to make, then I won't know. How will I tell the bank that I'm going to be a millionaire in 9 months? Somebody do the math. 100 students times 10,000. Anybody? Y'all haven't been studying. How much? 1 million off of 100 students. And I cut the price because barber school is $20,000 and going higher. I cut mine in half. I'm the new Walmart, baby. Why? Because I want people to pass. If you on your phones right now, go to Instagram and follow me at Total Image Groomed, and you will see I just came up with an app. Online barber review exam. The first one ever. Google it. Yes. It's not released, but it's coming out. But look at it. Online, Total Image Groomed. So that barber app is going to go with my school. Barber exam review. And then if you want to be a barber instructor, because there's a lot of people that want to be instructors but can't. But I want to give them the answers. Why? Because I had a problem. I failed the test 3 times. But not because I'm not intelligent. I have a degree. I finished college before I finished high school. It's because what you don't know, they didn't give me the outline to the test. How am I going to pass the test? So now I understand why my students couldn't pass the test. Because they didn't give them the outline to help them be successful. So I had a problem, and I see if I want everybody to be successful, I need to tell them, I need to help them, I need to start this school, I need to start this app, because my visions are not for me. My work is not for me. If I can't help you, my brother, then I'm no good for your life. You got a lot of people at this show that don't want to give you the real answers. I want to pass this around. Y'all look at it. Huh? Know your solution. Know your customer inside out. Ensure you're passionate about what you're about to start. If you don't want to be a barber, don't you do it. I love hair so much. I got so much going on. Guess what I do now? Outside of everything I do. I groom dogs. People by day and dogs by night. I did my research, baby. Dog groomers make more money than stylists and barbers. So I need to be grandfathered in before they catch on that you need a license. It's true. Go on my Instagram. You'll see me grooming a dog. Follow me on Snapchat. Or Twitter. You'll see. I'm grooming a dog all day long. So know your customer inside out. Ensure you're passionate about what you're doing. Build a business plan. If I didn't give you this information, how am I helping you? I need to be able to sit down with you. I need to be able to eat with you. I need to be able to hug you. I need to be able to relate to you. I need to show you that I care. I need to show you that you are just as important to me as me. And I am no better than you. Just like I got success, you can too, but it's all up to you. All right? So to be a servant means to be an example. Don't we want to be examples? If you're not leading your business, your shop, or your salon, or your money, you are not the example. If you are not leading your business, your salon, your barbershop, your money, your life, your family, you are not the example. So being the example means keeping high standards even when your associates and peers respect you, even when you're disappointing them. So I'm going to make some mistakes. I might I might disappoint you. Oh man, she didn't come out with that out? But I still respect her because she's still on it. She's still trying. I respect her because she didn't stop. It might have not came out last week or last month, but she keeps grinding. I respect her. I respect her because she holds herself accountable. I respect her because she respects herself. I respect her because she manages her family. She manages and operates her business well. She manages her money. I respect her. Some of the great examples are seen and not heard. Servants don't make themselves higher than others. They stay low, and the people will lift you up. Stay low. Other people will lift you up. Don't get so prideful. Oh, your money. No, your money is not for you. Money is just a tool for you to get what you need. Grow your business. Grow your business. You need God. You need love. You need family. You need money, which is a tool to help you in all aspects of your life. Being able to help your family is love. Being able to help others is love. Being able to help yourself is love. Being able to give and share your tool of money is love. Knowing more how resources, circle of influence, and money will grow your business. What is love? Anybody know? God. God is love. God is love. It is patient. It is kind. It is envy. It does not boast. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrongdoing. Love always protects God, family, monies, which is your tools, business, circles, friends, reputation, ideas, visions, goals, bodies, and your soul. Love never fails. Give yourselves a hand. I hope I gave you some power today and some knowledge.
This was one of the best classes I've taken on today. Today I took 3 classes and this was the best one. It was spiritually felt, very motivated. Most of all, I thank God how she instructed everything. It was broken down real well. So you can't complain. Can't complain. It was great. It was so awesome. It motivated me to know that I'm able to do anything. You know, like the scripture says, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, and that's a strong woman of God. And she seriously know her work. She know her stuff. She was awesome. I encourage any and everybody to go forth and, man, get with her, get on her website, learn everything there is to learn from her. She's willing to share it, and that's the best thing about it. So enjoy.
My name is Ronnie B. DeBoer. I'm here supporting Shante. I started following her quite some time ago on social media. She inspires me. I'm here today because her message that she delivered today continues to inspire me as I continue to try to inspire myself and others with these buttons that I came out with, this hashtag I am success. It just goes a long way with everything that she says, hand in hand, and I look forward to continue to work with her and inspire myself as well as she inspires others. She's a very good motivational speaker, and I love her.
As far as this class, Shante,
I followed her on Instagram. I've also followed Christina Gorey, and they really inspired me being a female barber. It's difficult in many different situations, working with males, and a lot of times they don't feel like, male clients may not feel like you have that stamina, or you can do the same thing they can do, so they challenge you at first. So I did a lot of reaching out to other women barbers in the industry, and they kind of took me in and kind of guided me and let me know like it's part of the process, and I really respected that. And from that point on, I kind of took them as a mentor in the industry, and I'm here in this class because I plan on being here one day as well. So just to see the growth in another individual is beautiful.
This woman is so compassionate. She's so wonderful. She's so giving. She's so just like a big hug. Shantae's like, ooh, Lord have mercy. We've been knowing each other since clackaballs, okay? And honestly, success is easy for women. Really, no, I ain't gonna say women, but just people who are like that. Like, it's no surprise to me that Shante is who she is. Not only that, she's always been inspiring, and my mama loves her. Oh my goodness, I'm talking about I could come over my house, knock on the door, mama. That was Shante. So I'm so proud of her. And I promise you guys, if you listen and take heed to what she's telling you, I'm telling you, she's telling you the key to life, the key to success. And it all begins with what? Him upstairs. So I just appreciate Shante for just being herself.
I want people to remember me as a multi-faceted guru. Did I pronounce that right? Yes. A multi-faceted guru. I just want to be known as the all-around, someone who never gave up, despite my obstacles, despite my trials, despite all the things that I had to go through. I overcame each and every last trial and tribulation, and just as I can and did, everybody else can too. Janita, what did you learn?
How to master my talent.
Master your tools, study, and keep making progress, okay? I'm no different from you. The only difference is the decision, the ability to act, which is the power, and we all have it.